Ma, the important topic is mass in the lumbar region. So very important topic. So in the um, lumbar region, naturally the kidneys are situated. So here you can see the palpable kidney mass. Palpable kidney mass. So in the lumbar region, you can feel the fullness. So or fullness in the loin. So this can be observed in sitting position. So better observed in sitting position, and this mass moves with respiration. This mass moves with respiration. So the kidney is situated vertically. So mass also situated vertically placed. It is bimanually palpable. So bimanual palpation means one uh, one hand on the abdomen, other hand on the renal angle. So if you press, you can see them. You can palpate the mass. So this is called as the bimanual palpable and palatable and palatable, and if you focus the renal angle, you can feel the dull sounds. So normally resonant. Why? Because due to presence of colon, due to presence of colon, it never crosses the midline. It never crosses the midline. So important important mass in the lumbar region is kidney mass. And what are the conditions for kidney enlargement? What are the conditions? So now let us discuss about the conditions and causes for the enlargement of kidneys. First one is hydronephrosis. So hydronephrosis, so means the soaking of the kidney due to reversible or stagnation of filtrate in the kidney causes the hydronephrosis or accumulation of the fluid or water in the kidney is called as the hydronephrosis. So here the tumor or the mass is soft, soft, smooth, lobulated, non-tender mass, non-mobile. Okay, hydronephrosis. So hydronephrosis mostly causes due to the obstruction of the ureters. Obstruction of the ureters, the reverse flow of the urine into the kidneys leads to hydronephrosis. And the next one is pyonephrosis. Pyonephrosis. Here the patient complains history of or complains throbbing pain in the loin. Throbbing pain in the loin, and pyuria means pus present in the urine, and fever with chills. So any kidney infection, you may see the chills also. Chills. In this pyonephrosis, the mass is smooth, soft, and tender kidney mass and non-mobile. So pyonephrosis. And other type of mass in the lumbar region, polycystic kidney. Polycystic kidney, here the patient complains of pain in loin and hematuria. Pain in loin and hematuria, and also associated with hypertension. So there is defective renin-angiotensin mechanism, anemia, and features of renal failure. It is usually bilateral, but one side can present early than other side. So any one of the kidney, or right side or left side kidney may be affected. First, one kidney affected, later other kidney will be affected. And the The surface is lobulated surface. Lobulated smooth surface. So this is about the polycystic kidney, also palpable in the lumbar region, and also renal carcinoma, renal cell carcinoma. Here, the patient may give history of mass in the loin or on palpation. You can observe the mass in the loin, hematuria. So sometimes blood may be present in the or blood may be present in the urine, fever. So generally in carcinoma also fever and dull pain. Why? Because actually the lumbar region is resonant. So why? Because it is due to presence of colon, colon. But due to enlargement of the kidney or mass in the kidney, it extends towards the colon and causes the at the colon at the lumbar region on percussion dullness is present. It never crosses the midline. It never crosses the midline. So this mass initially mobile. So eventually it infiltrates, so spread to the surrounding structures and gets fixed and become non-mobile. So initially it is mobile. So the spread, direct spread to the surrounding structures and causes fixed to the surrounding structures, which is previously mobile, now it becomes non-mobile. Okay, and in lumbar region, other important organ is ascending colon, ascending colon in right side or descending colon in left side. So ascending colon and descending colon are situated or it passes through the lumbar region. Ascending or descending colon. So here what happens? The patient may complain with altered bowel habits and decreased appetite and weight. So the patient may complain with altered bowel habits with decreased um, appetite and weight. Mass is nodular. So in the colon, the mass is nodular, hard, which does not move with respiration, and it is not palatable. It is not palatable. It is resonant, resonant or there is impaired resonance on percussion. Sometimes resonant or there is impaired resonance on percussion. Depends upon the nature of the mass. And the renal angle is resonant and proximal dilated bowel may be palpable. Proximal dilated bowel may be palpable. And also you can see the masses in the lumbar region. Adrenal mass. Adrenal mass. So this adrenal mass is nodular and hard. Nodular and hard. It does not move with respiration. It is not mobile and often crosses the midline. It is felt on deep palpation. So superficial palpation is not used, but in deep palpation you can palpate the this adrenal mass and resonant in front of the mass the resonance, and also it is not palatable. It is not palatable, or and also other type of tumors present in the lumbar region is retroperitoneal tumors. Retroperitoneal tumors. They are not mobile. They are not mobile, resonant, and do not fall forward. They do not fall forward. So, so generally when do not fall forward in the knee elbow position. Knee elbow position. Some tumors in knee elbow positions you can palpate. But this is not fall forward in knee elbow position. They are deeply placed mass. They are deeply placed mass which are usually smooth and hard. Which are usually smooth and hard. They are retroperitoneal. There may be retroperitoneal sarcomas or teratomas or lymph node mass or lymph node mass. And also you can see the retroperitoneal cysts. Retroperitoneal cysts in the lumbar region. So either right or left. They are, so the cysts are smooth and soft with the same features as the retroperitoneal tumors. Now let us discuss about the cystic lesions in the abdomen. Those are mucocele, emphysema of gallbladder, pseudocyst of pancreas, hydatid cyst of liver, congenital non-parasitic cyst of liver, hydronephrosis, mesenteric cyst, ovarian cyst, omental cyst, aneurysm, retroperitoneal cysts, and cystadenocarcinoma of ovary, and loculated ascites. So these are the some of retroperitoneal cysts. So these are the sum of retroperitoneal cysts. So next is next is